So it's Friday. We've made it to another weekend. Thank goodness. I tell you, it has been like the longest week, right? But anyway, that's another story for a different day. Here's what we have on tap tonight. A little bit of football. We've got a 2014 Black Gold. We've got a few boxes of 2017 Gold Standard, and then we'll wrap up with a half case of 2017 Certified. So that's kind of what we have on tap tonight. And let me get the spreadsheet up here. I'm also trying to get chat to load. You know how I am with multitasking. Some days it goes better than others. So let's take a look at what's coming up in break number one. This is, of course, one box of 2014 Black Gold Football. And it's the first time we've opened 2014 Black Gold. I don't really know. I don't know. I just haven't opened a lot of Black Gold, I guess. So there you go. But we're getting started with it as of tonight. So our eBay end date, of course, that's tonight. And our live stream schedule, that is right now. You'll see team names. I clicked in the wrong spot. You will see team names down the left and winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. I haven't marked anybody as unpaid. I know there were some unpaid teams and a few things also pending payment via e-check. But I'm not marking that stuff for the time being. We're just going to hope that it all comes in the way that it should and go on about our way. So basically, as long as you take care of getting payment to me, I'm going to take care of getting you whatever you have pulled. So that's kind of how we are with that. And hi, Kian's dad. How are you? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in chat in a while. Everybody's been getting ready for back to school and such, I guess, right? Oops, I forgot to take us off of autofocus. Let me do that real quickly. Let me get that out of the way so it sets its light balance back before we do it. That is a little trick I think I should have learned before I did. Anyway, why does it give you that weird kind of color? Oh, good. I'm glad everything is going well for you. Everything is just plugging along right here. It's been a busy week, a hectic week, but a pretty good one overall. But it's always good in the evenings because that's when we get to bust into cards. And that's the fun part of every day, is opening up cards. And shipping-wise, guys, everything that we are breaking tonight most likely is in a Tuesday to Wednesday kind of shipping time frame. And, you know, sometimes if you've done breaks with me before, you know, sometimes I get lucky and I get them out to you a little faster than that. Every once in a while, something will go crazy and it'll be a little bit beyond what I'm expecting. But right now, I'm kind of thinking that some of this will get out on Tuesday. Some of it will get out the door on Wednesday. And, of course, you know, as always, you should get a tracking number from eBay. I do print the labels there, so it should send you a tracking number. Although, honestly, in recent couple weeks, they've had some times where they didn't add tracking numbers, and that was kind of not good. But usually they do anyway. So, Key and Stad, may the mojo flow freely. Right on. Let's hope for some big hits in here tonight. So first up, we have Andre Johnson to 199 for the Houston Texans. Then we have one of our team symbols. Well, this is seal of approval. Obviously, that's the NFL shield in there. I just call them all team symbols, but that technically, of course, is the NFL shield. That is to 149 for Matt Forte for the Bears. And I did buy some new top loaders that might fit that, but I don't know that I have a sleeve that'll fit those cards. So I may have to get creative in the way I get that to you, but I will make sure it's packaged safely regardless. Teddy Bridgewater. That's a nice one if we can ever get Teddy back on the field. That is numbered to 99. And, of course, you've got the big piece of material and then the sticker auto down there at the bottom. So if we can ever get Teddy healthy, you know, you got a nice little hit there, Vikes. And there is a little bit of minor kind of wear, chipping and whatnot, edges and corners. But you guys know by now that's typical on most of these cards. So not unexpected on any of them. Well, if I could turn that the right way, that is numbered to 99. That's 67 of 99. And you've got a couple of patches there for Robert Woods and the Buffalo Bills. And this one you see it's got a little bit more of a corner issue on both corners, a little more noticeable than it was on the Bridgewater, but some of that you may be able to straighten out, you know, when you get it there. If you want to try to lay it flat and whatnot, it may straighten some of that out, or some of it may be little pieces of the paper chipped off and missing. Barkevius Mingo, that is to 149 for the Cleveland Browns. Of course, that's another symbol with the helmet, or whatever we want to call those. Again, I call them symbols. I know technically they're probably called something else, but anyway. And there is the Kansas City Chiefs symbol to 149 with our little arrowhead in there. And that's got a big nasty something happening over here on the lower right hand corner. You can see that right out of the pack. Some of these are a little messed up. That one does appear to be, I think that is just the paper pushed up to a certain extent. Yeah, but the color's off of it. So yeah, that's, I don't know that you're going to be able to do much with that bottom right corner, but there it is nonetheless. Richard Sherman to 99 for the Seahawks. And we have got a little Jordan Matthews for the Eagles. Was that numbered and I just didn't see it? Or, oh, it is, and I just didn't see it. It is 110 of 299 on the Jordan Matthews. And then Connor Shaw, another hit for the Browns. This one to 199, and once again, material and sticker auto on there. So we'll just kind of review our hits here, take a look at what we've got going on. And I'm just looking at this, I was looking at that Richard Sherman again. I was trying to see if that's actually a second photo behind there or a shadow. I think it's a second photo, but it looks like a shadow. Anyway, so our base cards were Andre Johnson, Richard Sherman, both numbered, of course, but base nonetheless. Then our hits, Connor Shaw for the Browns, Robert Woods for the Bills, Teddy Bridgewater for the Vikes. That was a nice little hit for the Vikings, and one of these days Teddy's going to get back out there. Maybe later this season, you never know. Jordan Matthews for the Eagles. Then team symbol for the Chiefs, Jamal Charles. Team symbol for the Browns, Barkevius Mingo. And then the NFL shield symbol for Matt Forte for the Bears. So that is black gold, and that's going to roll us right into gold standard. And of course, this is part of a case. There are no case hits in this one. We did originally, when we opened the case, you'll see these are numbered on the end. Well, this one was numbered on the opposite end. But anyway, when we originally first opened the case, I took all the boxes out and we numbered them, and we let random.org kind of decide which boxes we were going to open. But there are no case hits in here. So for the remainder of this case, I'm just kind of reaching in there and grabbing some boxes out. So that's kind of what's happening there. And then next up, that's what we just laid on the table there, are 3 boxes of 2017 Panini Gold Standard Football. This is the 5th time that we have broken 2017 Panini Gold Standard. The end date, of course, tonight, same as before, live stream schedule now. Teams on one side, winning bidders across from it. So we'll scroll down through here and let you get a chance to see your name and lights. And for those of you who jumped in late, I'm not, at this point in time, I'm not marking any unpaid teams on the spreadsheet. But if you haven't paid, please do take care of it. Obviously, you have to take care of payment before you get your cards. I did have somebody today send me a message, actually kind of a hostile message, wanting to know why they had not gotten their cards. Well, you'd never paid for your item, like it closed as an unpaid item case. He says, well, you better send me my cards. And I'm like, why would I send you your cards? You literally never paid. Not paid late, literally never paid at all. And then he sent back another, kind of not particularly, whatever message. And then then I never heard from him again. Thinking, do you really think that, like, I don't notice that it was unpaid? I don't know. People are just crazy sometimes. That was a new one to me. Oh, Kian's dad, you asked me a question I see over there in chat. I'm not doing any nightly randoms this month. I've done different variations of nightly randoms for several months now, and honestly, I'll probably bring it back selectively here and there, but I had a lot of people complain about it for all kinds of reasons, and very few people that seemed to enjoy it. So I just kind of decided we're going to take a break from that for a little bit, and we'll come back around and do another promotional type thing somewhere along the way. But for right now, we're taking a little break from it. The one from July does break tomorrow, though. So the July promo, of course, already has happened, and it'll be running tomorrow. And now I see somebody's looking for lots of Steelers. Yeah, right on, man. Like, I am looking for a lot of Steelers, too. I love my Steelers. Love seeing them come out of here. Golden Tate to 79 for the Lions. That, of course, all the base cards in here are numbered. You guys know that by now. But, oh, that is a nice patch right there. I love that patch. This is numbered to 25, Kareem Hunt. And that is a pretty sweet little piece of material right there. So, Kansas City, I like the first major hit. I like that patch. And we're going to follow that up with another Kareem Hunt. So, Kansas City, you have two back-to-back in the same pack. This one to 49. So, you have Kareem to 25 and Kareem to 49, one right after the other. So, whoever handles randomizing over at Panini didn't do a real good job with that one. This is Don Maynard. This, of course, is a Hall of Famer, or I believe he's a Hall of Famer for the Jets. That is numbered to 10, 1 of 10. It's a sticker auto, which, of course, you can tell because part of the signature is basically probably off the top of the sticker there, but still a nice hit on the Don Maynard for the Jets to 10. So nobody's going to complain about that one, I don't think. Oh, you saw the patch on the top of the other one, Kian's dad. Yeah, I know. It wasn't a 1 of 1, but I tell you, it was a really nice hit for sure. How about little Deshaun Kaiser to 199 for the Browns? And for the Bears, you're on a roll tonight. I assume you have the Bears tonight, Kian's dad, do you? If you do, you're in luck, because here's your Trubisky to 199. I know we're looking for some ink with him, but still, rookie material is also a nice hit. And then we have a little Garion Conley for the Raiders, and that's numbered, I think that says to 79. The light is reflecting off of that, making it hard for me to see the numbering. Yeah, I thought you probably had the Bears. So you're on the right track, man. You're getting there. Chris Carson to 79 for the Seahawks. I do realize he is in a different uniform than the Seahawks, but he's a Seahawk. So he's in probably his college uniform or something on that picture. I don't know. But Carson Wentz to 79 for those Eagles. Davis Webb for the Giants. Davis is to 75, triple patch and sticker auto. And I wish they would give us, come on, man, give us a little extra color in one of those when you have 3 patches, right? There's a little Charlie Trippy for the Cardinals. Sticker auto and numbered to what? 99. Numbered to 99. Now, I do know, of course, that that says Chicago Cardinals, but you guys know that a card stays with its franchise, okay? So he's Hall of Fame, class of 68, but the Chicago Cardinals are the current Arizona Cardinals. The Chicago Cardinals did not become the Chicago Bears. They became the Arizona Cardinals. So Charlie Trippy here heads off to the Arizona Cardinals. And Devon Godchow, I expect that's something, a close approximation of his name. That's numbered to 49. That is also a sticker auto, and looks like he ran out of room to sign his name, so you only got a G for the last name, because he writes kind of large. So, you know. Oh, what did you say here? Oh, somebody's looking for a Merino. Yeah, no doubt. And KD Cannon signed with the Rams today. Good grief. That kid's been all over the place. Carson Wentz, nice patch to 49 for the Eagles. That's actually a really nice patch. You've got 4 colors in there because I think that's a little bit of gray around the edge. You've got white, gray, black, and the green. Nice looking piece of material for Carson Wentz. And how about a little Steeler love with Josh Dobbs and James Conner and Juju Smith-Schuster to 99. I know I like that card. That's pretty sweet. That's all your, not all your rookies, obviously, because we don't have T.J. Watt on there, but it's your offensive rookies anyway for the Steelers, and that's a nice hit. Tyrod Taylor to 49. There is Merino. I know you wanted a signature when you said in chat, find Merino, but we did find you Merino to 79. Maybe that will be a good sign for also finding you a signature in here. Joe Mixon coming out for the Bengals. That is 275. And once again, sticker auto and 3 pieces of the same color material. They're stingy with their extra colors tonight. Ryan Sweetser for the Cowboys. That is to 149. Oh, I like this patch too on the Doug Martin. And what's that numbered to? 19 of 25. On the 4-color Doug Martin patch, and that's a pretty sweet little hit for the Bucks. You even got a piece of thread sticking out there. Nice little hit for the Bucks. Paxton Lynch for the Broncos, and Paxton is to 99 on his material. And then we didn't want to leave out the Packers. There's Eddie Lacy, even though he doesn't play for the Packers anymore. He's a Packer on this card, and that Gold Rush is numbered to 49 on Eddie Lacy. All right, so let's review our hits here in case anybody wants to look at their card a second time or somebody jumped in late and didn't get a chance to see it the first time. Let's run through them one more time. All in all, I would say we did pretty well in this little group. I wish I had more of Gold Standard. We would probably be breaking it in a little bit bigger quantity every time if I did, but I'm kind of trying to make what's left last. Because I ordered, gosh, sorry about that, guys. Joe Mixon went flying off there, but I'm double checking him. I don't believe he's any worse for the wear, but kind of looking him over here. Thank goodness we have the breaking mat, but anyway, Joe Mixon was trying to escape, but unsuccessful because we did catch him. But I only ordered a couple cases of it, originally, because even though I like Gold Standard, you never know what other people are going to like. Sometimes I buy stuff thinking, oh, this is going to break great because I love it, right? And then everybody else is like, and it breaks terribly. So I only ordered a few cases of Gold Standard because it hasn't been in football since 2011, I think it was. So now, of course, hindsight, always wish you had more. But the place I buy it from sold out. So we're going to make this, we'll make this last for a couple more breaks, and then by then we'll be moved on to something else anyway, right? Oh, you called Eddie Lacy Cheeseburger Lacy. Come on, man. He's been hitting his weight goals because they gave him, that financial incentive. So he's been hitting all of his weight goals. He's lost some weight. There's that nice patch again. That really is just super nice. That's a really nice hit for the Chiefs, and also, as was, the other hit, so the Chiefs did quite well with Kareem Hunt anyway. That is going to roll us into Certified, so let's get that spreadsheet up. And that is a half case break. It's the back half of a case that we started, I don't remember when, but sometime recently. And this is the back half of it. And if somebody hasn't done a break with me before, that's what that number there means. I might not have explained that earlier. It doesn't, obviously means that we're breaking it, second tonight. It means it's the second time we've broken whatever product is in the title. And I probably didn't say that earlier, so just to clarify. And then same format as before, teams on one side, winning bidders across from it. And just hopefully this is always right. Occasionally I will make a little error on that. I do cut and paste off of the into transaction emails that eBay sends. And if you ever see an error on that spreadsheet, like you see, oh, that's my name, but that's not my team, or that's my team, but not my name, always feel free to jump into chat and let me know. I don't ship from that spreadsheet, so there's like never any chance of something being sent to the wrong place if I have a typo on the spreadsheet, because I ship from eBay invoices that I print out. But I still do like to have it correct. So if you ever see me hosing something up and making a mistake on that, feel free to jump in and tell me and I'll fix it. Oh yeah, thank you too. I'm assuming you're Hawk. I don't know exactly. That may not be Hawk, but the HWK, I'm just going to call you Hawk because your username is kind of just letters. So thank you too. Maybe it would be, if I had to guess, I would be like, I don't know, St. Louis Nurse Hawk. That's kind of what I would say, and that's probably not at all what your username is supposed to be. But that's kind of what I would look at it and say, St. Louis Nurse Hawk. Anyway, thank you too. I appreciate you, and for everybody who's not staying tuned for Certified, thanks to all of you. I always appreciate people breaking with me and chatting with me and hanging out and watching the break and all that stuff. So, oh, could be Steeler Nation. Oh, yeah, could be Steeler Nation Hawk. That is true. That would make more sense, really, what I came up with. Yeah, I think you're probably on to something there, Kian's dad. I saw the STL, and so I thought St. Louis, and then I saw, the RN, which I thought nurse, so that's where I came up with St. Louis Nurse Hawk. I think Steeler Nation's probably more like it. Shows you how my mind works, at least, Not well, apparently, would be the answer to that. This is just one of those little, we're going to find a bunch of those little decoy card, dummy cards, whatever you want to call them. There's going to be tons of numbered stuff in here. A lot of it is going to be high numbered, like this one is, to 499. So the stuff that is low numbered we'll stop and talk about a little bit, but the stuff that's unnumbered or high numbered, we're just going to kind of buzz right on through it. Drew Brees to 299. Lots of inserts in Certified, of course, and that's part of what makes it fun. Lots of nice materials in here that we should find. And, of course, we should also have 4 hits in each of our boxes. That is assuming that there's no Panini Rewards points replacing any of our hits, which hopefully there will not be. Joe Williams to 249, sticker auto, and you got a little bit of a second color over there, so barely a 2-color patch, but it is one. Coming out for the Niners for our first hit of the night. And we're going to play, I guess, changing the ever-changing direction of the cards in the pack. Some products seem to change directions more than others. This is to $4.99 on the Robert Kelly. Little Luke Ketchley. All right, Jay Ajayi. What are the Dolphins going to do, man, without Ryan Tannehill? This is to $99 for Ray Lewis. I mean, allegedly they're talking to Jay Cutler, and I guess you have to consider Colin Kaepernick at that point, do you not? I mean, it's going to be, I don't know. That is just terrible to happen to them right here on the cusp of the new season. Oh, Kian's dad, you don't have the Bears in this break? What happened, man? Harrison Smith to $2.99 for the Vikes. It's one of my very good friends. That is her cousin, Harrison Smith is. Derek Barnett to $9.99. A little Tony Dorsett for the Cowboys. I was hoping it was going to be signed. It's not signed, but it is to $75 and a nice little materials hit there with Tony Dorsett. Christian McCaffrey on the gold team insert. And another one of our little decoy cards. Oh, you know, I guess that's true what you're saying about Kaepernick. This is to $2.99. That might be a hard sell for that market. Just yeah, maybe. That is a valid point. But yet they got to have somebody to replace Tannehill, I think. James Conner for the Steelers. Is it going to be signed? It is not signed, but it is still a nice materials hit in the new generation insert for the Steelers. And supposedly his shoulder issue is not going to be anything long term, so we hope, of course, that holds true. Carlos Henderson for those Denver Broncos, numbered to 10, 4 of 10. That's a nice low number hit. Sticker auto. And guys, if you ever want a one touch for anything that we pull at any point in time, shoot me a message on eBay. I have at this point picked up enough that I have them in just about every conceivable size here on standby. So if you ever want one, you send me a message on eBay, let me know. I'll find the one that is the right size for your card, and you know, it's just my cost. I'm not gonna ding you for it, just whatever it costs me and whatever the PayPal fees are. So yeah, I think James Conner is going to be good. And I know, Kian's dad, I don't remember if it was you or who it was. It was somebody I got into a conversation with right after the draft talking about Josh Dobbs. And I still maintain that Josh Dobbs is going to turn out to be better than you guys think he is going to be, or better than whoever I was chatting with that night thought he was going to be. I mean, it's not going to be like a Dak Prescott kind of thing where he's going to walk out on the field and then suddenly be the, you know, greatest quarterback in rookie history or anything. But I think if the guy has a little time to learn the system, which he's going to have, and they you know, take good care of him, and Steelers are known for developing talent that they draft and developing them in-house, I think Josh Dobbs is going to be, I think Josh Dobbs is a sleeper. Not right away, obviously, but you look 2-3 years down the road when it's time for Big Ben to retire, I think he might be a sleeper. I'm just saying. I think he is, I think he's one that you don't want to pass up. Yeah, well, I'm not a Vols fan because I'm a UK fan, right? So I'm not a Vols fan, but I still believe in Josh Dobbs. So that tells you something, right? Because he was a Tennessee Volunteer, but yet I'm still singing his praises. That is to $2.99, I think it says on the Ajayi. Khalil Mack. Here's another Deshaun Kaiser. Let's see if we can get it signed. No, it is not, but it is to 299 materials hit. And I say another, but I guess our first Deshaun Kaiser was actually in Gold Standard, wasn't it? So more than likely we have a different team owner here anyway. Jordan Howard to 499. There's a guy that had a good year last year unexpectedly. Well, not unexpectedly, but better than anyone predicted, I think. Aaron Donald to 299. I think he was second really only to Ezekiel Elliott in terms of production. Jordan Howard, I mean. This is to 299 on the Merino. Tom Brady on the gold team insert. But Jordan Howard's cards don't get the same level of interest as Ezekiel Elliott's. And considering how close they were statistically, I'm a little surprised, but there you go. I don't know how to say this guy's first name. I'm just going to go with Sammy. That's not right, but that's what we're going to call him. And his last name is probably Perrine or something like that, but he has a really nice patch. And that's numbered to 199. And you've got 3 colors and a nice allocation of each of the colors and the sticker auto. So that's a nice little hit coming out there for the Skins. Oh, you say it's Sam J. Perrine. Okay, well, I blew that all the way around. I knew that I would. You guys know, and you tell me that, and by the next time I see his name, I probably will have forgotten it again. That's to $9.99 on the Dick Butkus. But I'm going to try to remember it. That's to $1.99 on the Melifawanu, which is remotely correct anyway. Little Zay Jones for the Buffalo Bills. And Zay is numbered to 75. Another one of our little blank cards there. I gotta get this flipped around. Oy. Devonta Freeman to $4.99. Reuben Foster to $9.99. Evan Ingram for the Giants. That's to $3.99. I actually expect him to be pretty good too. I know, tight ends are not always the favorite position to collect, but I do expect that Evan Ingram's going to be pretty good. So how are you all feeling about Unparalleled? I'm still on the fence about what I want to do with Unparalleled, and I have to decide because it ships on Monday, comes out on Wednesday, so I have to make some kind of decision if I want to bring it in, and if I do, how much of it I want to bring in. Normally, you're supposed to pre-order that stuff in advance, but he did tell me that he had extra, so if I wanted to pick it up, I could let him know even as late as Monday. They supposedly have added, not supposedly, they have added another hit to it beyond what it was last year. So I think it's a couple of autos now and the materials hit. And of course, the zillions of numbered inserts and whatnot. And it was okay last year. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. But some of that, too, is just probably, personal preference as much as anything else. And you guys know I like lots of materials and patches and things like that. So sometimes I let my own biases in when I shouldn't. So that's kind of why I'm soliciting opinions. That's to $2.99 on the Hassan Reddick. Because after all, you guys are the ones that buy into the break. So if you like it a lot, then that would probably lean me more towards getting it. Terry Bradshaw to $4.99. James Harrison, he is a beast. That guy is incredibly, amazingly strong. If you never watch any of his workouts, you should pull some of them up on YouTube. It's insane. That's to 99 on the Carson Palmer. Jared Davis to 999. A little Von Miller love for the Broncos to 299. DeAndre Hopkins, who said today that Tom Savage should be their starting quarterback, so there you go. O.J. Howard for the Bucks. That's a nice hit. That is to 75, and of course you've got the stitching there, little second color, and the tiniest little edge of black over there to kind of give you a third color, but that's still a pretty impressive patch, and nice low number to 75. Julio Jones Gold Team. It'll definitely have Bears cards in unparalleled. Yes, you can be sure of that. It definitely will. John Ross for the Bengals. And that material is numbered to 399. There's Leonard Fournette, Gold Team insert. That's a man whose signature we'd like to find in here somewhere. Chris Godwin, another hit for the Bucks, and that one does not appear to be numbered. Le'Veon Bell, who's really starting to tick me off. That's to 999. Guy needs to get to training camp. He's made his point. They offered him a fair deal, more than a fair deal, frankly. He turned up his nose at it. He's still making $14.1 million this year. That's to $4.99. Dude needs to show up at camp and quit trying to do whatever he's trying to do. Elijah Hood to 99 for the Raiders. And I mean, honestly, you know I love Le'Veon, and you know I love my Steelers, but come on, man. I mean, the guy's had plenty of time off the field for injuries and personal issues, we will call them, to be polite. That is $2.99 on the Allen Robinson. So it's not like he can come in and say, hey, I'm an every down player. I mean, yeah, guy's good, and he's worth, you know, a lot of money. But when they offer you that much money and you turn it down, but you still get the franchise tag for $14 mil, you know, show your butt up to training camp. That's all I'm saying. Who are you saying is the sleeper? Shaheen? Okay. I did not, hadn't had an eye on him. He wasn't on my radar, so I'll have to kind of mentally file that away and see what I come up with. Have to do a little research on him. But I'm sure, you know, with the Steelers, everybody's going to be after James Conner because of his story. But I do think we may have, and everybody's going to be after T.J. Watt because he's J.J.'s brother and he was a first-round pick and the kid looks like a monster. But I do think we have a couple sleepers. Josh Dobbs that I talked about earlier, I think in a few years might be one that we'll look back and wish we had kept more of his rookie stuff. And I think Juju's going to be good, man. I mean, of course, he's got interest in his cards right now already, but I think Juju's going to be pretty good. So, overall, there's some nice stuff to look out for. On the Steelers, anyway. Ray Lewis to $9.99. Mr. Tom Brady to $2.99. And who just slid out of my hand there? Carson Wentz tried to go with Tom Brady. But Carson Wentz, I like you, man, but you can't go with Tom Brady. Not yet, anyway. That is to $1.99. Antonio. Still seems weird, Adrian Peterson as a Saint. I'm not going to get used to that anytime soon. That's to $9.99 on the Marcus Allen. Yeah, I would like to pick up the Steelers in some more breaks myself. I honestly haven't bought into a break in a few weeks now because I've been so busy. That is to $4.99. I have bid on some, but I got outbid on them. So I've got to start bidding higher because I need to be in some. That's to $2.99 on the Dick Butkus. It's probably you outbidding me, man. It's probably you, Kian's dad. You're the one outbidding me on all those Steelers breaks. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. That's what it's all about. That's to $9.99. A little friendly competition and getting our breaks is how it works. There is another Deshaun Kaiser. That one is to $3.99. But that's what makes it fun, really. Because, I mean, honestly, sure, we could just go on and buy the rookie cards for anybody that we're interested in, but that's not fun. The fun part is, like, pulling them in a break. That's way more fun than just buying them outright. So, the bidding's all part of it. Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers, and I have a feeling this is going to be signed. I really hope that I'm right. Let's see if I am. Oh, yes. Boom. There's a little Christian McCaffrey to 50, boys and girls. That is a nice one. 3-color patch, sticker auto, numbered to 50, and I'm happy with that. That is a nice hit for Carolina. Sweet, sweet, sweet Christian McCaffrey. Congrats to the Panthers on that one. Next up for the pack, Ty Montgomery. Material to 99. Sometimes my mind wandered there for a second. I don't know what happened. I kind of was assessing the fact that it was a different orientation on the card, and then I forgot to speak. This is for the Eagles as well. Of course, this is Donnell Pumphrey, and it is to 25, 14 of 25. So another nice low-numbered hit there. Khalil Mack Gold Team. Chad Williams to $9.99. Brian Hill to $99. And little Vic Beasley Jr. Yeah, that wasn't good. I was like managed to shove that little knife right over there into my thumb. But fortunately, I don't think we're going to have to worry about any issues with it. I just barely got it. Because obviously if it were, going to be bleeding, I couldn't bleed on the cards. We would have to stop and go get band-aids. So you have Browns, the Chiefs, and the Steelers in here. Okay. All right. Well, we've at least pulled you something for part of that. But we'll try to find you some more. Yeah, I don't know what, I got a little carried away there cutting my plastic with that knife. But it's not very sharp these days anyway. I've used it so much, and I haven't changed the blade in there in eons. Which is probably a good thing considering what I just did. All right, let's get back to it. Another decoy card. Troy Aikman is to $499. Mike Evans to $299. Hit for the Browns with Caleb Brantley. And Caleb is numbered to 25. So another nice low-numbered hit there. And he kept his signature just right over there, and he's got a nice signature. It's just really like, so, and it's like over there to the left. He did a really nice job with that. But you wait till he's had to sign about 1,000,001 plus of these, and then it won't look like that anymore. That's to $9.99. That is to $4.99. $9.99. Kareem Hunt. It is a Kareem Hunt kind of night because here's another Kareem Hunt. This one is to $3.99. So we had all that Kareem Hunt and Gold Standard, and now it's just carrying right over into Certified. Ooh, Christian McCaffrey coming up again. This one's just the patch, of course, and not numbered, but hey, nobody's going to argue with pulling 2 Christian McCaffreys in this break, I don't think. Panthers are quite happy with that, I imagine, particularly the first one. Vic Beasley to 99. Evans is to $9.99, I believe that said. Carlos Hyde to $2.99. Yeah, I had to look at that one again. Yes, it was to $2.99. Oh, here's a Steeler. Here's Josh Dobbs. I'm guessing it's going to be signed. Oh, man, look at that patch. I love it. And this is a high number. I mean, this is to 349. So relatively speaking, a high number, but a really nice piece of material to go with it for a card numbered to 349. That's an exceptionally nice piece of material. And, of course, sticker auto, and boom, with the Josh Dobbs. Money. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That is nice. I hope you keep that. If you decide to sell that, though, let me know. That's to $9.99 because I like that one particularly. That is to $2.99. So if you put it up for sale on eBay or something, shoot me a message with the item number, and I might get involved with that one. I do have a habit of pulling nice Josh Dobbs cards for you, don't I? That's a good thing, though. Well, for both of us, because then you get the card and I get a chance to see the card before I send it off to you, and that makes me very happy. Because it's a lot of fun just to even, see the cards and everything. Obviously, I'm not keeping them. They're all going out the door to you guys, but I enjoy pulling them as much as if I were keeping it myself. It's fun to see what's coming out and always get a good look at it before it goes out the door, so that's nice too. I take pictures of some of them because I intend one of these days to get the website up and running. And of course we'll have a little hits gallery when that happens. I've really got to get that done because then we can start doing some other stuff. We can do, different types of breaks besides just straight team breaks. So one of these days in the near future, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have the website up and running, and then we can start branching out into some other interesting ways to break. Not that I couldn't on eBay, but it's just complicated enough as it is. That's to $9.99 on the Jerome Bettis, but he happens to be a Ram in that one. Now there's already so many people that buy and then they don't know what they've bought. This is to $4.99. But you definitely then don't want to get into variations. That's to $9.99 on the Randy Moss. A little AJ Green to $99. Cameron Hayward, yay. Gerard Davis again to $9.99. And Davis Webb coming up for the Giants to $3.99. And I feel like we're seeing Davis Webb a lot tonight as well. Gold team insert for Luke Ketchley. My man Terry Bradshaw to $4.99. My UPS driver is a big Steelers fan, and he was carrying a box into the house for me the other day because it was pretty heavy. And I happened to have a Terry Bradshaw card laying on the end table, one of my own cards, because I was in the midst of trying to sort some stuff. He's like, oh, I love that Terry Bradshaw card, blah, blah, blah. So I gave it to him, and he was like all happy. So maybe that means he'll deliver our stuff earlier on release day now. Joe Mixon for the Bengals. That's a nice one, to 249, and another really nice patch. Sticker auto on that one for Mr. Mixon. Ooh, Peyton Manning. Is this going to be signed? Oh, please be signed. Please be signed. Peyton Manning. Please be signed. Peyton Manning. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, Colts. You just got Peyton Manning to 10. 7 of 10. Boom. Yeah. There we go. That is a good one, kids. We've got the fabric down there, of course. The sticker auto. 7 of 10. Peyton Manning. Game used material. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Boom. This has been a very nice case. We had some nice hits out of the first half, and of course some nice hits tonight. I've been really pleased so far with Certified. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Jay Ajayi. Tom Brady. And Ajayi to 299. Yeah, this case has made me happy. To 299 on the Malik Hooker. There is $9.99 on your Adam Shaheen again. $4.99 Eric Decker. And that wraps us up. So what we're going to do, let me set this let me set those down, and then we're going to recap our hits. Oh, Matt Markley, did you have the Colts tonight, Matt? Is that your Peyton Manning? That is a sweet hit, man. Whoever got that is got to be happy with that. I mean, Peyton to 10, come on. That's nice. All right, so let's review our hits here. Alvin Kamara, of course, we just pulled, but there he is. Another look at him for the Saints. Davis Webb. Christian McCaffrey. Kareem Hunt. Ty Montgomery. Deshaun Kaiser. Chris Godwin. John Ross. Tony Dorsett. And James Conner. Those are the materials only hits. Now let's look at the material and signature and or signature. That is yours, Matt. Awesome, man. It is a sweet hit, my friend. That is super nice. 7 of 10. Game used material. Sticker auto. Peyton Manning. Gotta love it. And it really looks overall to be in really pretty good shape. You guys know a lot of these have corner and edge issues right out of the pack. That looks to be in pretty good overall shape. And 7 of 10. Nice. Joe Mixon to 249. Bengals. Josh Dobbs, yay, to 349. Caleb Brantley, that one is to 25 for the Browns. Darnell Pumphrey to 25. I said Darnell, it's Donnell. I don't know where my head went. Well, I do know where my head went. I was already thinking about this Christian McCaffrey. Which is to 50 for the Panthers, and another hit that I'm very fond of. Elijah Hood, 299 for the Raiders. O.J. Howard to 75 for the Bucks. Whoops, that's a material only. I stacked in the wrong stack. Evan Ingram for the Giants. Zay Jones to 75 for the Bills. Oh, see, now I've already forgotten how you told me to say this. Samajay? I've already forgotten. Pireen. Okay, well, yeah. All right, there he is for the Redskins. Deshaun Kaiser, another material only. I stacked in the wrong spot. Carlos Henderson to 10 for the Broncos. And finally, Joe Williams to 249, I think that was, for the Niners. So overall, guys, I think that was a very nice case of certified. This, of course, the back half, the front half, we had some nice hits in as well, but really happy with that. So we'll probably be opening some more certified along the way. So guys, that's it for tonight. If you missed when I said it earlier, my expectation is that the stuff that we open tonight's probably going to get out the door in the range of Tuesday, Wednesday, and it may be some on one day and some on the next. If I can get it out to you earlier, I will. If it slides a day later, I apologize in advance, but I'm thinking we're probably pretty good with a Tuesday, Wednesday-ish kind of range. So as always, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone bidding and breaking with me, chatting with me, hanging out and watching. I've got lots of stuff, list new stuff every night, and I hope that I will see you again on a future break. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.